Hi my YouTuber friends, it's Punk again with another video. Just a Thanksgiving video. Quickly, a quick Thanksgiving. To show people that you have to be grateful for what you've been given. And like I said before, don't take life for granted. On this blessed day, on this Thanksgiving day, you thank God for everything you have. You enjoy life you have, enjoy what you have, live alternatively. And I can't complain about life. Life's been great to me. But we live in a world now where things are harder here with this disease thing going on around the world. People can barely pay their bills right now. People can barely eat. There's lines of people everywhere, line up for food all over the country. And this is why I say you have to be grateful about life, how life is. Like I said before, 3 years ago, I started minimalism, alternative living, slowed down, I cut back, got rid of a lot of stuff. And it's hard out there, people losing their jobs. And this is why on this special day, I choose to be very grateful for what I have. I have no complaints about life, but so many people are struggling, so much things, people are unemployed, the people need help from the system, all that type of stuff people need. A lot of help, everybody needs help from the government for all types of situations. And it's good to sometimes give if you can give. I work at some soup kitchens sometimes, and I help feed some of the homeless people sometimes. And I tell people all the time, we could do better than this. And like I said, guys, we can do better than this, man. And that's why I says people, to people, we got to adapt. Things are getting harder here. Adapt, But like I said, this lifestyle is not for everybody, because some people will say, oh, the space is too small. It's a small room. It's a small van or RV or whatever. But you know what? At least you'll be more freer. At least you won't starve. At least you won't have to line up looking for food. And a lot of these people line up for food, free food. I'm not bums. These are people, middle class people, nice cars and everything. Nice cars, still paying their car payments, and they can barely pay their rent. And that's another thing that's happening too. After Christmas, after the New Year, a lot of landlords are going to be kicking a lot of people out. I think it's time for people to try and find a new way to live, find new alternative ways to live, more simpler. And I did it. You guys can do it too. But anyway, this day on Thanksgiving is basically about thank God for things you have. Be grateful for what you have. This really hits home to tell people you have to live within your means. And if we can, help one another. We all need help sometimes. We all need help sometimes to get things done, to go to the streets. And there's a lot more homeless people coming out on the streets too. That's another thing that's happening. Things are getting crazy, this year and even next year too. And that's why I always try and tell people that if you're willing to adapt and try simple living in one way, whether a van, tiny housing, RVs, even get a plot of land. But anyway, it's all about thanks for what you have. Not just that, I want to thank a lot of my subscribers too, for watching my stupid, boring videos. I know my videos are DIY and, and everything's based on DIY, and my videos is, I don't use no GoPro camera, special cameras, no drones, none of that crap. It's just DIY. DIY is the new punk, I guess. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I have a lot of food I put away, stock up, and I tell people all the time, stock up for a rainy day, stock up on food, save, live fruitfully. And a lot of us will be a lot better off, but we're not doing that. So a lot of us are overspending, overdoing things, and a lot of people's priorities are in the wrong place as well. So, I don't know, it's just a little rant. And Thanksgiving, happy day. Just tell people, be grateful for what you got. You know what I mean? Give thanks for every day we have. I give thanks every single day, because you know how the rich does it. People always say, even try harder. Try harder, work harder. and maybe you won't be on the streets, maybe you'll make it, try harder and jump on it and try and get there. It's getting hard to do that. And the rich, of course, they have their things. And the rich, they have their money and they have their nice cars, and they're not sharing it with anybody. So folks, you have to find your own way, because no one's doing it for you. You gotta try harder, get out there, find your own way of doing things. Find new ways of living, alternative ways. We go back to basics. That's what we gotta do, guys. We do that, we can beat this system, we can beat this nonsense that's going on. We don't have to starve, we don't have to line up in bread lines for food, and be less chances of being homeless if we'll simply just try new ways of living, going back to simple living. And that's basically all I gotta say. It's basically just a Thanksgiving rant, kind of. And like I says one more time, be grateful for what you got. Be grateful for what you got if you can. I know it's hard out there for a lot of people, but I'm sure there is a light at the end of the tunnel for those who are lining up for food right now, or people who are homeless. But there is a better way if you're willing to adapt and find simpler ways. It can be done. I did it. You can too. With that, keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real, and have a very, very great Thanksgiving Day. Love you all. You guys are so fucking awesome. Punk rock. And as always, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment. And, tell me what you guys think about this Thanksgiving. Yeah. Is it been good for you? Bad for you? And don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you so much again. And once more, have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. All right? And enjoy your food. Don't eat too much turkey. Laters.